Just going to show you a little bit of my land. The land here is poor, and you see this plant? This is called sheep sorrel. It's edible in small quantities. It contains high amounts of oxalic acid, and now, because I now keep bees, I wonder if a tea made with this plant and sprayed on the bees could work to kill the varroa mites that are the bees' worst parasite, the biggest problem with keeping bees in this time. I don't know if it would work, but maybe I'll try it. I'd have to make it a pretty strong tea. And who knows, might be an all-natural way to control that parasite. No need for commercially made oxalic acid. It's one of the acids used to treat it. And, well, I'm all about doing things without anyone's help. And no support from the chemical industries. So anyway, the land here is poor, and for the, well, since last year, I've started trying to make it better. Like I said, this weed, sheep sorrel, it's good for nothing, absolutely nothing. And I hate it. So here I've planted clover, and, well, honestly, it should be a lot bigger than that. See how they're tiny? We're at the end of July now, and they should have been much more advanced. But it was so dry this year, little seeds like clover just can't grow. Don't want to destroy my little clover plants here, but I've disturbed them by removing the sheep sorrel. That nasty weed. Never been so dry, not in my lifetime, for so long. So it was, as always, the single rule, which is just about always true here. Murphy's Law. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong, and nothing ever goes completely right. The fact that I and my other family members manage to be self-sufficient every single year is a feat unto itself. This is buckwheat that has grown back from last year. I'd rather see a bee instead of a wasp on it. I'm going to have a little look at my honeybees. I go to see them just about every day, or almost. Just a short walk. See how it's going. Once this year, I was stung by one of my hives. Seems they were harassed during the night by a skunk. And, well, when bees don't get their beauty sleep, they're cranky in the morning. It was close to midday, but still. So, this is my land. Poor, usually wet, cold, and frosty. What's its only quality? It's mine. Well, it's not exactly the vegetation I wanted. I wanted it to be, well, green everywhere, and mostly clover. Because clover has flowers that are rich in nectar for the bees to make honey with. And I want them to make more honey. Plus, as you can see, course I mowed it, but none of the vegetation here had flowers that make nectar. In other words, flowers that don't make honey. And most of the land is that way. At least 70% of the surface is so poor it has nothing on it. So I've got a lot of work ahead of me, because I want those bees to make all of my family's sugar needs and never buy refined sugar again.